Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Shelter Insurance Agents Grant Baker in Aurora, Sean Holman in Lockwood, the Bank of Billings, Labor's Local 663, Great Southern Bank, Doak Propane, and as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Going down into Southern Missouri, and Hayti Indians head football coach Dominique Robinson will join us here as they prepare for the semifinals. And Coach Robinson, thanks for your time today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
You bet. Fifth year, there's the Indians head coach. Kind of take us through this season. You know, I'm looking at your schedule. You played Hayti. You played Thayer back to back. You know, the last game last year, first game this year. Very different outcomes in those two contests. You guys are 10-2, I believe, on the season. I'm sorry, you're 12-0 on the season. Tell us a little bit about the season from your standpoint.
It's been a blessing, man, to be a part of these kids' lives, man. We knew we had a good group because I coached these group in Pee Wee League. They were fifth and sixth graders back then, and so when I got hit back from Texas, I started coaching Pee Wee League, and this was the first group I had. And I knew they had a lot of, attributes that I liked as far as their toughness and character. And they had some leadership that I liked. We found that in Trayvon Thomas. So this group right here is special, man. And we knew that. So coming into this season, we knew this year we were going to be pretty tough. And we just had to put all the pieces together. And this summer, man, I kind of put them through a lot because I knew in order for us to be where we are today, I knew we had to go through some things and adversity. So I had to put them through that in simulation time.
Coach, go back, a week ago, you took on Monroe City. Very good Monroe City team. 26 to 22 is the final there. Kind of run us through that game. Had to be great as a fan watching, but probably a little bit different on the sidelines.
Yeah, it was stressful, man. I mean, it was a stressful week because the offense, the type of offense they run, man, we had to do a lot of defensive preparation. It required us to watch a lot of film as coaches. Like I said, they just so well coached and disciplined, man. It took everything we needed, to get that win. And as far as our kids playing with high character, our kids making good decisions, and also our kids just playing hard. Like I said, that's a great team, well coached, and some excellent players, excellent playmakers, man, great leadership. So, I mean, for us to come out on top, it was a testament to our kids playing hard.
As you go into this game, the semifinal game with Marceline, are you relatively healthy? I know we're in week 14. There's always going to be bumps and bruises, but going into it, otherwise than that, are you pretty healthy?
Yeah, we got a couple kids that have been out all season. So I mean, pretty much we got the guys that we've been having since probably week 3 or 4. So for the most part, we're pretty healthy, man. Like I said, we had a couple guys that got hurt early in the season, but we've been playing without them since then. So there's no difference in what we did these past few weeks. So.
As you look at this game coming up with Marceline, what are some things you feel like right now that the Indians are doing really well at this point of the season?
I think we're playing defense real well, man. I mean, last year, it's really the relatively same group of kids. They were sophomores mainly, and we gave up some big plays to a lot of teams, in the deep run last year. So this year, seeing these guys limit the big plays and seeing them play with a lot more intensity, it's been big for us, man. And defensively, we've been picking it up since week 1, man. So the first time I played there this year, I feel like we'd improved since then. So, and like I said, we had guys that were out too, so it's kind of good to see, getting guys back healthy and getting guys, that were out week 1, week 2, week 3, whatever, to play now and getting to see them play. So I think we're gonna be fine in the trenches.
Coach, and we're visiting again with Coach Dominique Robinson, the head football coach for the Hayti Indians, as they prepare for their semifinal game with Marceline. Coach, give the viewers a little bit of background on you. I know you've been there at 5 years, but where did you kind of cut your teeth at, go to college, and how did you end up at Hayti?
I'm originally born and raised from Hayti, so I'm a I'm a hometown boy. So when I played there, Hayti, we went to the state championship game in '02. We lost to Adrian, and that's when we played in St. Louis, Edward Jones Dome. So So it kind of stuck with me as a kid, man. I wanted to come back and coach, and hopefully make a difference in some kids' lives because I had great coaches when I was growing up, so I wanted to kind of do the same thing. I ended up going to Mizzou, walking on playing football. I did that for a couple of years, and then I ended up getting into the medical field, and then I tried to do the pharmaceutical thing, but it didn't kind of work out the way I wanted to. So I switched my major over and got into education, and then that's where I ended up graduating. But I ended up moving to Texas to work in the. It's crazy. I ended up working in Texas in the oil and gas field for a few years, and then I finally came back home, man, and took over after a couple of years of being assistant at Hayti.
Outstanding. Well, Coach, you've got first off, what are your plans through the rest of the week? The game is Saturday at 1 p.m. I believe. What are you guys doing between now and then besides getting a couple platefuls of turkey?
Yeah, we're gonna practice today. We got practice today at 3, and then I'm gonna give them tomorrow off during the day, and then they're gonna come back tomorrow night, and we're gonna all meet up tomorrow night and get together, and we'll probably stay inside the school and watch some film and watch some movies and get ready to leave early that Friday morning to head that way.
Yeah. What what is Marceline, as you've looked at their film, what kind of challenges are they going to present for the Indians?
This is a well coached team, man. They got great athletes on the outsides, and they play really aggressive on defense, man. So, like I said, we're gonna have to. They do some things that create a lot of chaos and confusion for the O lines and stuff. So, we're just gonna have to be on our p's and q's up front and on both sides of the ball and play hard. And then we're just gonna have to be disciplined and fight through this because there's gonna be some adversity in these games because it's semifinals. So we're just gonna have to fight through them like we did last week and make adjustments as we continue to play throughout the game.
You bet. Well, Coach Robinson, here at the Missouri Sports Network, we really appreciate you being generous with your time today, and good luck, and hopefully we'll get to visit again next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate you.
You bet. You're listening and watching the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Keep it right here at MissouriSportsNetwork.com.